Alright, what's going on today, YouTube? Welcome back to your favorite cyclist YouTube channel. This week we're talking about a new product from KT, and we're talking about mainly the KT Ice line. But before we get into today's video, if you're new to my channel, make sure you head down below, hit that subscribe button for me. If you already are subscribed, make sure you hit that bell icon next to that. That way you get notified every time I upload. That way you don't miss any of this awesome cycling content on this channel. So like I said, today we're taking a look at some of KT and KT Health's new products they have out. So about a year ago I had a video all about KT's main product. That's the KT tape. A lot of you have heard of that. It's kinesiology tape. Pretty much helps support your muscles. You can put it on in certain patterns around your legs, muscles, whatever that may be, and it helps support those muscles and help them recover faster. Last year we talked about their Pro Oxygen line, which helped to get oxygen into the muscles and into the areas you were taping up to help them recover faster. Worked really good. It's an awesome product. This year we met up with them at Sea Otter, and they have a whole new lineup of pretty interesting stuff. A little bit different than what I would consider KT to be known for. And that's going to be their ice line. So, if you don't know, KT Tape has two lines. They have their KT Tape line, and then they have the KT Health line. A lot of the products today are going to be from their KT Health line. However, we do have a different style of tape we're going to show you today as well. So first thing we'll start off with is going to be the KT Health, the ice sleeve. So what most of today's products are going to be about is getting recovery done, getting your muscles back into the shape they should be in after you put in a hard effort or something goes wrong. So the ice sleeve, it's essentially an ice pack. You know, you think ice sleeve, ice pack, okay, cool. This is a little bit more than just an ice pack. If you ever used an ice pack before, you get the ice pack, when you're trying to cool things like your elbow or your knee or somewhere on your arm or your leg, and you're trying to cool that down, kind of a pain. You gotta get like a towel and tie it around it, or you get like a special made one like the KT Health ice sleeve, and it just makes it so much easier. It gets that full coverage on there and it works really great. So let me show you guys a little bit more about the ice sleeve. So when you open that box up, you get this guy right here. You might be like, that doesn't look like an ice sleeve, and I agree, it does not look like an ice sleeve. What we have here is actually an insulated pouch for the ice sleeve. So you can stick your ice sleeve in the freezer, and then you can throw it in this bag, and this insulated pouch here will actually help keep that ice sleeve cool for up to 90 minutes. So you can put it all in here, you can keep this in there, you can go to your ride. After your ride, if your knee has been bugging you all day and it's still bugging you after your ride, just throw this guy on right after you get home or right after you get back to your car, and whew, you got a nice cold ice sleeve on there. So we'll go ahead, we'll open this guy up to pull out our ice sleeve, which has been in the freezer for about 2 hours. And when you go inside that bag, you have your ice sleeve here, the KT Health ice sleeve. So this is a little bit different than your standard ice pack. Obviously you can see it's very flexible. A lot of ice packs you freeze and they're solid as a rock. This one uses some kind of material on here. I'm not quite sure what it is. I don't really say what it is, but it's some sort of like it feels more like a jelly material, and it goes in there, helps it be super flexible, flex around your joints, whatever that is, and then when you're ready to put it on, you just pull it right up to where you need it, right there on the elbows. We're gonna stick it right there so you can see it gets full 360 cooling going on. And that is very cold, and it feels really good today because it's like 95 degrees today. So that feels really good, super simple. It goes on there, you can still go about all your activities. It doesn't really get in the way. You can keep, cooking dinner, fix your bike that you just broke on the trail, whatever that may be. You can fix that all up while you're wearing this, and you don't have to worry about it falling off or anything like that. It is on there solid. It does not want to come off. So that's on there solid, and then once you're done, you just pull it right off, throw it back in the freezer for another couple hours. I've left mine in the freezer for multiple days and still works fine. Still works good. It just works just like an ice pack. Doesn't over freeze. And for me personally, this is probably my favorite thing. As well as my wife, this is one of her favorite things, is just being able to slip this thing on. She has her knee has hurt a lot, so she's able to slip this on over her leg, right onto her knee, no problem at all. Even for a guy with me, some muscle there. You gotta pull it a little bit, but it definitely gets over your knee easily. They do offer them in multiple sizes. This is the large, extra large, fits most knees. They have it in a small medium, which fits most elbows a little bit better. And then they have the 2X, 3X, fits larger knees. Realistically, if I was going for knee, if I was mainly going for knee, I'd probably go for that 2X or 3X, just to get a little bit better fit on there. However, this guy, the large, extra large, fits my knees, fits my elbow, works pretty good for me. I'm a bigger guy, so that works pretty good. First product, really awesome, nice ice sleeve. And I mean, if you like to ice your joints a lot and you want to make it easier, the ice sleeve is by far the way to go. This works, it just lets you keep going about your day without being impacted by having to carry an ice pack around. Next thing we'll talk about is going to be that tape I said we were going to talk about, and that's going to be their Pro Ice KT tape here. Maybe if you're like, that's kind of the same as anything else, right? I mean, it's just tape. Well, the Pro Ice is going to be the big factor on that, and that's because this is going to be menthol infused. So if you don't know what menthol is, it's very cooling. So it's infused with that. It gives you that nice pain relief. You get that nicer fabric, that ultra breathable synthetic fabric you get on the nicer KT tape, and it works really good. Same thing, you can use it wherever you want to use it, and it's going to get that cooling effect right down to where it needs to be, which a lot of times when you're using this, you have some sore muscles, and muscles that don't want to cooperate with you. The KT tape, the ice, will just give that nice cooling effect to where it's supporting while giving that supporting effect as well. It's really nice to use. So this does come out a little bit different. Most of the KT tape you get, you just see a roll. This is in a roll in a bag. Whoa, fancy. So the reason this is in the bag is that menthol infusion. This is the freshness bag, I think is what they call it. To actually say what it is, the scent control bag is what they call this. Because it's infused with menthol, if you want that to stick around, you gotta keep it in this bag in a cool, dry place, and it'll keep that scent for a long time. They do say store in the bag, cool, dry place like I just said, and it says do not remove from skin when wet. Probably because it gets all over your fingers. So don't do that. This stuff works really well. It works the same as the rest of the tapes do. It just, like I said, gives it a nice cooling effect to it. And if we crack open this bag and use YouTube smell-o-vision here. Oh, here, you guys smell too. So yeah, smells like menthol. Like, if you smell menthol, that's what that smells like. It actually smells really good. That's what it smells like. So, got menthol infused Pro Ice tape. You need cooling effect and supporting your muscles. Pro Ice tape, way to go. And like I showed in my last video where we talked about the Pro Oxygen tape, KT tape has a whole app now that you can actually go on and look up different taping methods for different muscles and different parts of your body. Kind of neat. They were working on it when I had my last video. It's actually out now. My wife loves that app. Is able to find her what she needs to find. So I'm gonna have a link down below. Of course, you can check out their app, check out different ways that you can use KT tape to help you in your life. The last two guys we're gonna talk about are probably the neatest things I've seen. And those are gonna be the KT Health Activate and Recover. And these are actually gonna be a cream. So not tape, not ice, none of that. These are actually magnesium creams. So the Activate is going to have magnesium and arnica, and the Recover is going to have magnesium and menthol. Goes along with the ice theme. So what the Activate is going to be mainly used for is to be used pre-workout to warm your muscles and to relieve any of those stiff muscles you got going on. The Recover is going to be mainly going to be used after workout, so post-workout, to relieve sore muscles and pain. And these are like my two favorite things that they sent me, and that's because realistically you kind of got a heating pack and a cooling pack. All in these little jars. That's it, and just little creams. So you can go on trips, you can go out camping, whatever you're doing, go on a long ride, have some fun, mountain biking, come back down, legs are tired. You can go ahead and use your cooling cream right here, slide that stuff on, cools just like you would get from an ice pack. It works really good. That's why I really like the cooling cream. The warm-up cream works if you have some stiff muscles and they do not want to release. Use this stuff, you just rub it into whatever muscle it is, and it warms itself up, and it kind of warms up. So, let me show you guys this stuff. This is kind of neat. It's not what I pictured when I first heard of this itself either. So inside of here, it's nicely covered on the top. I've gone ahead and opened this up. We're gonna start right on the calf here. So, right here on the calf, we're gonna go ahead and stick a finger in here, and you kind of get like a white cream. Nothing like lotion, it's actually more like a cream, I would say. And you're just gonna go ahead and just rub it right in. So this is the Activate. So this is the one that's gonna warm your muscles up. So put the Activate on here. Yeah, my calf is kind of tight. So you just rub it in until you don't see it anymore. Just like so. And we're all done. And that one actually doesn't take very long. Can already feel it. So that one's already warming up the muscle. Already you can just feel it. It's kind of like icy hot. Icy hot. Yeah, icy hot's a very good actual comparison to this. Kind of like icy hot. Takes a second, but when it gets going, you can definitely feel the warmth coming from it. The other one we have Recover. So it works the exact same way. You open up the top. Inside you got it covered here, just like so. And we're going to go ahead pull up hot and cold going on here. I'm going to go grab our other leg and same deal. This one's actually a little thinner of a cream. And we're just going to go ahead and we're just going to rub that guy into this side. And we'll see what your difference is back to back, or both legs. One warm, one cold. So there we go, rub it in until it's all gone, and we're set to go. You're set to have some cooling effect or some warming effect going on. I mean, it's already warm outside, so kind of, I don't know how the warming effect's gonna work at this moment, because it's kind of warm and going for most of the day. But But these guys, they work really good. So I believe inside of here, yep, so inside here it's pretty close to the same thing. The only difference is going to be menthol in the cooling, arnica in the warming. Other than that, it's aloe, shea butter, jojoba oil, and vitamin E, as well as the magnesium cream. So pretty close. That one's warming up real quick, real good right now. Waiting for the cooling to kick in, but these are probably my favorite thing in there, and probably my thing I recommend if you're traveling a lot and you want a heating pack or a cooling pack with you. These are the way to go. This helps cool. Okay, I feel that one cooling now. These, I told you, it works kind of quick. Takes a second, but it does work pretty quick. This one's warming, that one's cooling. It's really nice. I like the feel of this. I love the feel of the cooling one. Stick this on after a long day. So when you're laying in bed, cooling is the way to go. So, anyways, like I was saying, got distracted by how good this feels. If you are someone who travels a lot and you don't want to carry around a heating or cooling pack with you, these guys are the way to go. Heating pack right here, warm your muscles up, help them not be as tense and tight. Cooling pack helps your sore muscles recover from that. I mean, it's just all in these two little bottles here. You don't have to carry a heating pack or cooling pack around with you. You just use these and you're set to go. Probably my favorite thing I've seen, and the thing I will continue to carry around with me. This summer, as I've gone to different events, I've brought the cooling one with me wherever I've gone and been able to slap that on at the end of a long ride or at the end of a long day after walking around filming all day. The cooling stuff is the way to go. So, big thanks to KT Health, KT Tape for sending me out their new ice line of products, as well as these cool creams here, their KT Health line, and allowing me to test these out and try them out and share them with you guys. They're a really cool product. If you guys haven't checked out KT and KT Tape and KT Health yet, check them out. It's going to change your life. It makes a big difference, especially on those sore muscles, getting support, getting yourself back to how you should be. It works really, really good. I've been a fan of them for years and will continue to be. And like I said, if I could recommend one thing for you, the KT Health Activate and the KT Health Recover. By far my favorite things I've ever used from them. So again, big thanks to them for sending them out to me. If you guys enjoyed the video, or at least found it entertaining, give this video a big thumbs up. Appreciate the support. Any comments or questions, let me know down in the comment section below. Love talking to you guys. Love answering any questions you guys have. And I will see you in the next video. Thanks for watching today.